Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of the Mission Matters Innovation Podcast, your source for all things innovation. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at @AskAdamTorres. Keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And as always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Kirk Cooper on the line, and he's CEO over at Ecom Automation Gurus. Kirk, welcome to the show.
Awesome, Adam. Thanks for having me, man. Excited to be here.
Oh, man, what a great topic today. So how to automate your business. I'm really excited to get into that. So a lot of business owners, entrepreneurs, executives listening, and they've heard about automation. Some people know what it is, but they have no idea how to pull it off. And I know that's what you're doing. So just to start off, let's get into what you're doing over at Ecom Automation Gurus. Tell us a little bit more about your company, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So Ecom Automation Gurus is literally built on the foundation of integrity. We got into this space, simply because there's so many phony opportunities that are out there in the online space. People are always looking and searching for opportunities to make money, passive income. The big thing, wanting to have those multiple streams of income as you go through life. So really, I built this company on the foundation of bringing integrity to the table, transparency, and an opportunity for people to bring their trust and their hard-earned money to us, to allow us to fully automate an Amazon or now on Walmart.com marketplace business for them. So really, yeah, we specialize in everything from product research, customer service, all returns. I mean, we do everything for them in an e-commerce standpoint. They don't need to really know anything. They come to us wanting to have their own business, and then we put our team, forward to fully automate, all the way down to working to get them product exclusivity in their specific, niche that they are selling in, and really just accelerate and take off a business for them.
That's awesome. And I think that's a great transition. So let's get into today's topic. So how to automate your business. I mean, so, a lot of people listening, they've heard of it, they want to, and now they're hearing you say, well, we can actually take care of that stuff for you. I mean, tell us more. Like, how is all this stuff done?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have clients that come to us that have existing e-commerce stores or existing Amazon businesses. And, this is kind of like how I got my start 6 years ago. I was a one-man show. I was a high school teacher and coach. I'd come home and I'd literally, after my wife and kids went to bed, I would literally grind away on the computer for 3-4 hours into the wee hours of the night, fulfilling orders, responding to customer inquiries, all this stuff. I was grinding it away. And really, I had an aha moment. And at that point, I literally started sourcing out and building a team. And we got to the point where our team now is well over 300. So we have, a man or woman in a position that is going to allow this business to be, fully automated, hands off, other than collecting your direct deposit. So we want to be able to go in and grow a business to full capacity and not just make it a part-time gig. We want it to be a full-time business with part-time hours.
And so just to be clear for everybody listening, automation doesn't mean that it's all being done by AI or by something else. It just means that they don't have to do it. Like your team is doing the work, right? Because I just want to clarify for everybody listening that this isn't like you said. There's so many things out there. People promise and do other things. It's like no, there's 300 people or so doing this work.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's kind of my biggest pride point is from ground zero, I've been able to train our very first agent all the way across the board, and still 2-3 nights a week I'm on, I hop online and we run these things over Zoom and, whiteboard and all, and we're constantly sharpening our sword, making sure that our service is the absolute best out there. I'm confident I could look somebody in the eye and tell them that I would go head to head with any other genius or marketing expert out there that claims they've got the best Amazon service. I can look somebody in the eye and guarantee you that we will go head to head and you're going to be in the right spot with us.
Man, I love it. That's exciting. Where do you find, because I think there's also some people listening that maybe have tried to go on Amazon, have tried some of these things, but maybe they weren't too successful. What do you find are some of the common pitfalls that people that are trying to even get an e-com kind of fall into, like when they're first getting started?
Yeah, it's the product. I mean, so many people will come in with their mind made up and, they see something on TV and they go, wow, I think I can make $1 million selling that product. and you may be right, and there's more than likely you're going to be wrong because it's not necessarily, a product that you want to be in. If I was selling products I wanted to sell, it'd be a completely just different ballgame. We are selling products that are going to be profitable. And really with the wholesale FBA model, we are going out there and finding a lot of smaller companies that have some brilliant product out there, but they do not have the capacity or the power to run their business on Amazon's platform. So we now give an opportunity to our clients who are now business owners, and we are going to go through and create them a reselling business. So now they are going to establish relationships. We're going to establish them for them, but it's going to be their company establishing a relationship with these other brands to essentially source their product and be resellers of that product. You're going to, have your brand authorization letters. I mean, you're going to have, your legitimate invoices. So many people, hopscotch around on Amazon and do things in a very shady manner. I mean, this is as legit as you can possibly be as far as businesses go in the reselling world. And our ultimate goal is to show these brands that we're going to knock their product out of the park, that we eventually will sign exclusivity contracts with them where our client will now be an exclusive seller of that product where there will be nobody else selling it on Amazon. That is our ultimate goal for everybody, to have a couple of those in the life of their business that you establish and hold and maintain for a long-term relationship.
Man, that's awesome. And so what are some, and you don't have to give an exact product, but just so people understand, because I love that you said that, like, you're not selling what you want to sell per se, you're selling what's profitable. There's a big distinction there. So can you just give us, and again, doesn't have to be a product or a brand or anything like that, but just some like ideas of what you've done in your past in terms of types of products that you've helped market and grow.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've had things come through as far as skincare, which in some cases is difficult because there's a lot of big brand names out there. But if you find a specific niche and you really kind of, learn to market, on behalf of that niche, get the brand out there. And then at that point, you're allowing that brand to take off, and then your relationship as the authorized reseller of that product. We have a client right now that's selling real small metal parts, like stuff that you would buy in a hardware store, but very, far more specific in these parts. They sell like hotcakes. I'm pretty sure last month he's in his third month with us, and he made, $8,000 net profit off of, maybe I think $20,000 that he invested in. He, made his full $20,000 back plus another $8,000, and he's 3 months into it with us. And that's off of just a very small, specific, metal parts that is being sourced and purchased. Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, little things that he would have never gotten into. He's a dentist. He got into this as an extra stream of income, and he's absolutely geeked out about it. We've got little just kind of knick-knacky things. We've got some bigger things as far as women's, just different variety of women's products, men's products, kids, baby. There's some very obscure things out there. That's so exciting. Yeah,
that's so exciting because I love it. Because what you're doing, to me, this is like the epitome of like the old school. Like if we're in a market or something else, and you're looking, because that's all it is. Our once upon a time we had open air markets, right, way back when. Now it's an online market, same thing. So it's exciting to me to see like how you're helping your clients navigate and succeed in that marketplace. So that's awesome. So that being said, Kirk, if somebody's listening to this and they want to learn more about e-com automation gurus or to connect, final question, two-part question. Part one, what's the right type of client that's usually a good fit to work with you and your team? And then part two, what's the best way for them to connect and to follow up?
Yeah, without question. So really the best client for us and the best person for this, this process is somebody that can go in and, I don't know, I'm a micromanager to a certain extent, but somebody that can go in and actually kind of trust the fact that, hey, I don't know anything about this space. I'm getting into this because, one, the relationship that I want them to form with myself, with some of my, my right-hand, guys and girls within our company, they're going to establish relationships with us, and I want them to really buy into, us and the fact that we are committed to be, different than some of the, the goofballs that you're going to find out on the internet. There's so many horror stories out there that, we pride ourselves, again, on integrity. We want to make sure that this is a long-term relationship, because if our client's not making money, we're not making money, it's a waste of both of our time. So, we want to make sure that it's somebody that can come in with a business mindset or is open to developing a business mindset. We have teachers, we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have mechanics. I mean, we have people of all walks of life. It's really, if you want to come and invest money in yourself and in a business, invest in your family, and an opportunity to create financial freedom. Really, time and financial freedom is why I got into this, why I got out of teaching, why I got out of coaching. I loved my job then, but I love my life now. So we're looking for somebody that is in a similar situation. We don't want them to quit their job. We want them to be able to add an additional stream of income and just be financially free. And as far as, getting in contact with us, we'd love for them to, go to our website, which is going to be www.ecom, that's ECOM, 1M, Ecom Automation Gurus, GURUS.com, ecomautomationgurus.com, and you can schedule a call on there, speak with one of our consultants. Again, they're not going to be selling anything to anyone. They literally want to educate people and make sure it's the right fit for us, right fit for them, and that we can come together in a partnership and literally work to change people's lives.
Man, that's fantastic. I love what you're doing, Kirk. So that being said, really appreciate you coming on the show today and sharing more about your background and all the great work you're doing for your clients. And to the audience, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hope you got a lot of value out of this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, leave me a review in the Apple iTunes store. And if you're watching this on our YouTube channel, Mission Matters Innovation, definitely give us a subscribe there, but also leave us some comments on the video. Love to know what kind of projects and things that you're working on. And Kurt, thanks again for coming on the show.
Awesome, Adam. I appreciate you, buddy. Thanks so much.